A lot of features on this site, so I thought I'd do a quick video to let everybody know exactly what was included when they were buying. A couple of things very interesting. I suppose I should start here. I'll go back into the plugin section and let people see what's going on here. First of all, NetScript's Snap or Social Networks Auto Poster. That's included. Have a developer's license, and it's been upgraded. If we have a quick peek here to unlimited account, it's worth, from memory, I think $147 a year, but can't remember exactly. But yeah, there's a lot of ins and outs for that. There's a lot of instructions and online instructions for doing this. At the moment, it's just auto-publishing to Facebook, but as you can see, you can arrange for all the posts to be auto-published to a whole stack of social networking sites. And at the moment, the settings are that as soon as it publishes here, it publishes on Facebook to the Facebook page, easy, low, cow recipes. I'll show you the Facebook page actually. So the Facebook page is here. My internet's a bit slow today for some reason. Facebook page has been up and running for a couple of weeks now. Already got 158 people who are following it. I suppose I can show you this to give you an idea. This will be handed over with it. Obviously, I won't keep the Facebook page. But this is natural and organic. This has come from basically no paid likes. I haven't used any of those services. This is just a natural, and this is, I mean, there we go, this from the 3rd. Okay, so it's from the 3rd to the 25th, so it's running 3 weeks. So that's fine. It's all being done automatically, and the page itself is being populated automatically with another plugin that's in the site. And if I show you that plugin, it is Fan Machine 2. That's also under developer's license, so that's fine. You can use this to your heart's content. Create a Facebook and a Google API key for it, and you can change the campaign settings accordingly. Again, there's lots of online documentation. All the crons have been set up for you, but you have all sorts of weird and wonderfuls as far as this is concerned. What it will do is I've pasted in quite a few RSS feeds, and it will strip content from the RSS feed and post it while giving the proper kudos to the people who have actually initially posted the content. So it puts all the appropriate links in. 56 pages that it actually currently goes out and takes articles from online. I haven't set this up with YouTube because, of course, that's happening with the WP Automatic plugin, and I'll show you that one in a second. However, it does do an interesting thing. If I go to pages, you'll see that it's probably 200 or 300 pages on Facebook that it regularly goes to. Oh, goodness, 1,200 that it regularly goes to and posts comments and replies to comments, which can be set up here in the next little tab. And again, documentation. There's plenty of documentation online for you to be able to set these things up. So I've set them up so that they actually comment on these sorts of comments and then reply to comments as well. So if you have a look at, let's go back to the Facebook page, and we have a look at some of the notifications here. For example, you'll see that a lot of the notifications are likes on comments that have been automatically posted. So there we go. So female fitness queens likes easy low carb recipes comment. You make Facebook look good. I'll show you there we go. And you'll see there's the comment there, and it was liked. Someone replied to the comment, which is nice. a little bit clever because it's doing it all automatically for me. I don't have to pay any attention to it. So that's part of this plugin that's included with the site when you buy it. And of course, the most important one is this one here, which again, developer's license, so no problems with you using it. And these are the recipe videos that we're pulling from now. You can set up multiple campaigns. You're not just restricted to this. If this site's ready for monetization, I've done no monetization with it whatsoever yet. It'll be entirely up to you, but we can actually. I'll give you an example. We'll create a new campaign, and again, plenty of documentation on this one, and we could call this a Amazon recipe book. So we would come down to campaigns, go to Amazon, search for a new keyword, which is, let's go for low fat recipes. Okay. Post keywords as tags. You set as many posts as you like, so we can have 100,000. Or is it a million? Three, no. Yeah, so a million posts. You're not going to get a million posts. I will say though, the more keywords you put here, the more posts you will get, because Amazon by default only let you post from with your API from the first 10 pages of search results. So if you modify this keyword slightly, you'll end up with 10 pages per keyword. So low fat recipes, low fat diet recipes is also a keyword, of course, and then you could go from there, and that will then, so now we're looking at, even though they're very similar, that will now look at 20 pages of results rather than just the first 10. You can specify browse nodes, price ranges. We'll go for books in this instance, Amazon.com. Can't do that with books though, because you can actually make a purchase ad directly to their Amazon cart, so it just goes to their buy now. But with books, that's not actually allowed by Amazon, so in this instance we won't include it. Product description is the excerpt. Original title, this is where you get to actually add the layout, and you can use spin text in there if you want to as well. Post type is post. Category, choose your category. It's post author, publish. Now, one thing I will say, strip original links from the post, which is very important because sometimes there's add-ons in the description. We don't want that. We don't need to spin the content this time. Canonical tags, we do want those. There will be a section here with images. Set the first image or vid as the featured image. Always hit don't save the image on my server. I'll use this free plugin. The problem with WordPress and most servers is that once you get to 1,000 images or 1,000 of anything in a folder on the server, you start to generate problems. So this will actually speed up your site considerably, because what's actually going to happen is that the images will still be served on Amazon. They'll actually still be hosted on Amazon, and you're actually calling to them, and that's a great way to do it. This is then the next Scripts auto poster. It can go title, URL, site name. Again, read the documentation, which you'll be able to get, and you'll have a better understanding about how this works. But realistically, if you do nothing and just let it go, the site's going to continue to grow. If you want to start playing with it, great. I'm not going to set that campaign off now because, as I said, I've done no monetization of this site whatsoever. This is now ready to go. I've got a push connect notify set up. So if I reload this should pop up again. This is actually a relatively new online marketing tool. And what the push connect notify does is it will actually record my browser, and once I hit that, it will give it a little pop-up. You're not going to get everybody with this, but if you get some, that's great. So if I hit that, it's telling me to click it, or has received notifications, which is great. and then that will close the pop-up page now. Now what that means is if I have a look here, and I've only just set that up, this will be the first of its kind. If I go here, we'll have a look now that there'll be one subscriber, and I can actually, as part of the package, you get one push a week. I will send out a push notification every week. Just email me the push notification you want to be sent, and that will be sent for you. Now that service will be $250 a year after the first 12 months. But then that's entirely up to you. You don't need to keep it, but it's there and it's included for you as well. Goodness. Oh, add this. It's all been organised as far as that's concerned. What you'll find is if I go here, you'll see that to keep users engaged, whenever you go to a page, add this should give you a recommended post to go to next. Plus, of course, lots of sharing options. Although every post that ever gets posted will actually be shared on Facebook. But you can set up the rest of them relatively easily. Okay. So, Baked Sweet, yeah. So that's working pretty well. If I go back in the back here again now, we'll have a look. Yes, I'll leave that page. We'll go back in the back and have a look and see where we're up to at the moment. I've got posts happening every few hours, and it will continue to grow. I'll actually go into the analytics in a second to show you what that's looking like as well. But at the moment, we've got 5,518 published posts, and the vast majority of them are video recipes. So it's been set up as a video recipe site. Okay, if I go to analytics, let's have a look what's happening this month. We've got fairly steady growth, and that's all been generated just by Facebook more than anything else. If I have a look here, there'll be a lot of acquisition. Let's have a look at see how much has come from social media. All traffic, source, medium. Facebook, 418 referrals from Facebook, 273 from Facebook Mobile, 149 direct, 60 from there, another 46 referrals from Facebook there, 36 referrals from these people, 21 organic searches. So you'll see that the Facebook side of things is actually what's driving traffic here at the moment. But that's all right. We're starting to get there. 996 new users. About anywhere from about 30 to 100 users a day, which is not bad for a brand new site, and it'll only continue to grow. And as I said, there is zero monetization on this site, but it is ready for you to attack. I suggest a couple of things. Perhaps we can perhaps put some sort of AdWords in here, or perhaps in the sidebar, or maybe sell advertising space on this one because it is starting to get some users. So, and it's not heap, but 100 users a day is still 100 users a day. Anyway, that should give you a bit of a rundown. I've probably bored you to tears because there's lots of it. I might have scared some of you off because you think there's a lot of work to be done. But if you left it now, at this point, and just added some monetization, then you'd have a regular evolving site that is ready to earn some money off it, that's got regular users, that comes with the Facebook page. Let's go back to it. That's already generating some interest. And this is, as I said before, this is natural, organic traffic. This has not been bought. And you can see it's happening nicely and naturally over the course of time. So that's in a nutshell. If you've got any questions, then obviously ask away on Flippa, but I think it's It's quite a tidy little site, which is already starting to get some traffic.
Hey guys, it's Renee Rivers and you are in the Portion Control Queen's kitchen, and I just made an unbelievable pizza that's right here in front of me and I can't wait to dig in, but I just want to show you that you can eat really great foods like pizza and still lose weight. It's easier to make them